My name is Renata. I serve with an organization called SEND International. I have had the privilege of calling Russia my home for the last 17 years, the last 13 of which have been in Buryat. Thank you so much for the opportunity to share with you today about Buryat culture. When you think of serving in a foreign country, cultural differences and different worldviews are to be expected. My first term, I served among Russians who had either an atheistic or a Russian Orthodox worldview. The latter wasn't too terribly different from my own. Moving to Buryat, I faced cultural diversity yet again. I was surprised by people using please and thank you, if you would be so kind. Or, for example, on the bus, young people would get up and give their seats to the elderly. Another thing I noticed was streets were fairly clean and there wasn't much litter on the ground. These were not my experiences in my first city. At first glance, I could see Buryat culture norms had affected the Russian culture and vice versa. Russian culture had affected the Buryat culture. One indirect culture and one very direct culture. There was and is still so much to learn. In our desire to understand Buryat culture, in order to share Christ in understandable ways, we have started asking deeper cultural questions. Honor seemed important on the surface, but what did it mean? What did it look like for our Buryat brothers and sisters? I'm not sure what I expected, but conversations went in different directions than I thought they would. The more they shared, the more I saw how honor or respect was used interchangeably, and it was all about relationships. To elders, honor is shown, as mentioned, by giving up your seat on the bus, or during White Month, the Buryat New Year's celebration, the youngest person greets the oldest person by placing their forearms under the elders and hug 3 times. In the family, women show honor to their husbands that they eat first, the husbands. They have a special place at the table. When speaking to someone in the family, be it parents or siblings that are older than you speak in the polite form. And if someone who is childless has siblings and they have many children, they will give up one of their children to their brother or sister so that that child will stay in the family and that family will not be childless. To guests, the best place is given at the table, considered like the highest place. And if it's a special occasion and we're having lamb, the head of the lamb is given to the guest of honor. Other parts are given to various other guests. Also, gifts are given when you leave. For example, a piece of material, some tea or milk, or some kind of sweets. When speaking with professors, it's always the polite form that you speak with them as well. And ancestry is also very important, their family line. And often this is shown through sacrifices. Buryat culture is a mix of shamanistic culture and Buddhist culture. So those sacrifices that are given could be sprinkling vodka or milk, an actual lamb sacrifice. And these are done to get in the good graces of their ancestors. At times it's for cleansing or to be made right, or trusting that their ancestors will help them. Another thing that they do is get together the whole family, go back to where they are from, and they set up a horse hitching post, and everyone chips in to pay for it. The last topic that came up was giving of gifts in a way to honor, and gifts at weddings specifically. Usually gold is given or money, and you have to keep careful track of who gave how much, because when the next wedding comes around, you need to be able to give back the same value or amount that was given to you. And if you do not, you will completely offend the other people that gave to you. I hope it has sparked your interest in the Buryat culture. And I hope it has given you a desire to learn more about other cultures around you. May the Lord bless you and use you in new ways to honor His name among the nations.